Dribbling on point, looks for the Brazilian sensation Paqueta. Burak Yilmaz smashes it home. The Turk has done it. Last episode, we saw him score a winner for us in the Liga very late on. And now he scored against Chelsea. Releasing it for Renato Sanches, who's fighting this one through. He's just signed a new contract and he celebrates it in style by scoring a fantastic goal against Chelsea. The January transfer window is here and we've got a lot going on, and there could be potentially some major signings in this episode as we try and improve this Lille team. To spice things up, as you guys know, there are release clauses on players like Renato Sanches, Bamba, Ikone, all of them basically, and if offers come for them, we can't just re-sign the contract. We're gonna have to just concede defeat and let them join whichever club comes in and accepts to pay the release clause. So a lot at stake in this window. There could be surprise sales, there could be surprise signings. It's gonna be a lot of fun. On the pitch as well, we've got some big games coming up. PSG away. Now, as you guys know, we played really well against PSG in that last episode, but surprisingly we lost. They were just more clinical, so I'm hoping we can maybe get a bit of revenge against them. For the most part though, today's episode is going to be basically about the January transfer window and the signings that we could potentially make. So, yep, it's going to be an exciting one. If you're enjoying the series, keep the support coming in by dropping a like in the video, subscribe as well for daily FIFA 21 career mode content, and let's get things underway. Press conference to kick things off. First question, sign Eduardo Camavinga. He's got high potential, 18 years old, and a very good player to use. You're not wrong. And I don't think we've surprisingly just not signed him for FIFA 21. Might be the perfect series to get Camavinga involved. We know the talent, guys. He's linked to Real Madrid. He's linked to a multitude of clubs. Bringing him to Lille to partner Renato Sanches, especially since Andre is leaving, could be a very smart move. I think we're going to do this, guys. Eduardo Camavinga to Lille. We're going to try and make this happen. Next up, how do you rate Lille Sar's performances lately? He's been solid so far. Yep. Yeah, he's been very decent. I haven't noticed him all that much. Maybe that's a good thing because then he is, doing a good job as a defender. But he sometimes has a mistake in him here and there, but he's definitely getting better and better. His stats are looking good. His pace has gone up a fair bit as well. He is now, well, to be fair, it really hasn't, 68 sprint speed, but I think he's still a very good centre-back to have. He's got definitely more room to grow as well, but he's not kind of like achieve the standard maybe I was hoping for. Let's hope he can, continue to improve over the course of the coming seasons. Next up, now this is a fun fact. Everyone in your attacking trio is named Jonathan. Day 23 of trying to get into your press conference. Well, Liam, you finally got in. Bamba, David and Ikone. That is cool, guys. That's actually very cool. All of them have the same first name. I had no idea. It's Jonathan Ikone, Jonathan David and Jonathan Bamba. Well, you learn something new every day, I guess. That's a pretty weird coincidence. Renato Sanches picks up the Player of the Episode award. Scored some really good goals in the last episode. Assists as well were decent. Just overall his play in the midfield was world class. And I'm just scared. With a release clause of 68 million, I'm just hoping we don't lose out on him because that would really be painful. So I'm just hoping we can avoid that from happening, but good to see him pick up the award. Starting the episode with again some contract negotiations, just giving more players release clauses. It'll just make things easier to, assess when good offers come in, and we don't have to just accept anything. We'll just go by whoever pays the release clause. So Sven Botman, let's see what we can do with him. I may have just given him a way too low release clause of just 50 million, but oh well, that's I guess what we're gonna run with. Yo, his contract demands are pretty hefty. We'll remove the bonus, submit offer. Is he gonna accept this? Wants a bit more in wages, works for me. There you go, another contract done. Hopefully nobody pays the release clause, man. Botman is a player I do enjoy using. I'm now trying to sort out a contract for Ikone, giving him a release clause, and I do want to give him like a release clause above 60-70 million. So let's try 70 million for the contract. Will that actually work for Jonathan Ikone? Let's see. And it works. Maybe I could have tried to get it up further, but oh well. That's what we're doing for the release clause. For wages, I'm thinking we'll give him a bit of a bump, 70,000 and about 300,000 as the signing bonus. A lot of money has been spent getting these contracts done. He wants a bit more. We'll do this and it should work. he wants a lot more in wages. Fair enough, guys. Fair enough. There you go. Ikone has signed with the release clause. And I think now we've got most of the major players on release clauses, so this transfer window could have way too much drama for my liking. Let's hope, guys, we're going into the transfer window, and let's hope we can avoid getting any of the players' release clauses paid by some of the big boys. We know clubs like Real Madrid and all are interested in our players and have the money. First order of business, as you guys can see, a lot of players have left that we've sold, and that has freed up quite a bit of the wages. So what are we looking at for money? 30,200,000. That's good. We've still got positions to improve upon. We're looking for a midfielder. I had a player in mind, as you guys know. But we're going to have to figure things out, guys. This could be a very interesting transfer window. Guys, Eduardo Camavinga is 77 rated already. And the kid is expensive. About 36 million. I don't think we've got that kind of money with us. Let's adjust our wages. And then we might just have the money to make this happen, guys. Let's adjust the wages and see. Okay. We might just about be able to make this signing. You know what? I want to do it right now. I want to try making this happen. Let's do it. Alright, so I'm going to start with an undervalued offer. A bit risky, I know, but let's try 30 million for Eduardo Camavinga. It's the only way we can sign him. Okay, it's actually worked. Wow. Undervalued offer for Camavinga. 30 million. That's actually worked. I'm very surprised. I reckon giving him an important squad role should be enough. Yep, there you go. Perfectly enough. And a 5-year deal. Now, we'll have to put a release clause on him, but I'm going to try and make it an expensive one. Let's try 90 million release clause for Camavinga. That's actually worked. Yo, that's a GG. That is a big dub. And in terms of wages, we'll remove the appearance bonus, submit offer as usual. And it's actually worked. Camavinga. This was a lot easier than I expected. We're not left with much money, but okay, we replace Andre with a player like Camavinga. One for the future. Absolutely incredible. And by the way, that's actually helped complete one of our board objectives. I think the sign one young player one. Yep, that's complete. I don't know why there's no tick mark, but our board rating has gone up to 88, so at least our job is safe. And look at that, boys. Lille win race for Camavinga. And yeah, he's valued at 62 million now. Wait, what? Yo, the valuations make no sense. Maybe because he's on a long-term contract here and his contract was expiring with the other club. So, fair enough. I think in terms of other signings, we don't really have the money to make anything else happen. So, we'll just wait and see if any of the clauses get broken. That's the only way I think we'll have to make more changes to our team. Can't forget to put a development plan on our new boy Camavinga. I'm thinking we give him box to box to just get those shooting and speed stats up. I think it's the smart play for now. We're getting a game out of the way through simulation as we take on Saint-Étienne, as you say, from the bottom half of the table. It's going to be a debut for Camavinga, and we just about get through this one. Jonathan David scoring the winner for us. Question is, in this window, so far no release clauses have been met. We're safe so far, but is that going to be the case? I really don't know. We have an offer coming in for Yazici from Espanyol, about 11.7 million. We're not obligated to accept this, so yep, we're not going to. Everton want to sign Botman. Well, if you want to sign him, just pay his release clause, man. We're not letting him go for 25 million. Get out of here, man. We're rejecting the offer. Few rotations for the cup game against Amiens. We're just going to get this one out of the way, and well, still good enough to get a 2-0 win. We'll take it. So no release clause has been met so far, so we're looking safe at the moment. So maybe it's time to just get into a Liga game, and it's PSG we're facing. I can't wait to try out Camavinga in game. Should be a ton of fun. We're playing PSG away at the Parc des Princes this time, so it's gonna be a tricky one. I'm looking for revenge. I want something out of this. I know we're looking decent in that second spot in the Liga, but still, guys, I want to get a result against PSG at least once in this series. Alright, guys, that's what we're doing for the team. Jonathan David leads the line. We've got Paqueta starting, Camavinga making his debut for this one, which I'm super keen about. They're using their 4-2-4. Verratti, Wijnaldum, Ramos all starting. Big game inbound. PSG versus Lille. The last game that we played against them, honestly, we were the better team overall. I'm not kidding. We were genuinely the better team overall. So it was really painful to concede that late goal to them. But oh well, it is what it is. That's what this sport is about. Now, a lot of cool stuff happening for this game. Camavinga making his debut. Very excited to see what he's all about. As you guys know, Andre did a good job for us, but it was time to say goodbye. We sold him for about 11 or 12 million, and now Camavinga has joined the team's midfield to improve it a fair bit. So let's hope he can have a good game. One thing is for sure, with the height, Camavinga does feel like he can impose himself a lot as we send Jonathan David through. I'm going for the chip, it's worked. Yo, that's the best possible start we could have had against PSG. 1-0 up. The defense got caught out, and guess who was the player providing the assist? It is our new signing, the superstar signing in Camavinga. We paid 30 million, and he may have just repaid that to us right now. Intercepts the pass from Marquinhos, spots Jonathan David's run, and of course he's going to score. This man does not waste chances, at least in this kind of form that he's in. Chips Keylor Navas. For some reason they don't have Donnarumma. Oh well. We're leading 1-0 now against PSG, but this is where the game begins. This is where we might be seeing how dominant PSG are with the front four that they've got actually. 13th goal in Liga for Jonathan David. He's gunning for that top scorer award. Okay, PSG seems to have lost the plot as they're giving the ball away cheaply as Jonathan David tries to get that one. Oh, it was actually Cornet or one of them. I'm not sure. But that looked like a dangerous opportunity here. Paqueta. Now Renato Sanches strikes it with so much power. The power this guy has on his shots is absurd, honestly. Look at that, guys. Keylor Navas had to make a spectacular save to deny us from going 2-0 up. Here we go. Another opportunity by the looks of things. Ikone looking for that cross. It finds its way for Paqueta. Gets it under control. That was very cheeky from him to try that, but Jesus Navas saw it coming. Oh, Neymar, that's brilliant dribbling right there from him. This is where Neymar really just... Oh my god. Own goal, what? Brodaric. I thought we defended that well. The bad luck there, man. Honestly. Look at that. Neymar, fair enough. Finds Mbappe, cross back in. Did Icardi get a touch on that? He did. Fair enough. 17 goals for him in Liga. Jonathan David is lacking behind. That is 1-0 for Mauro Icardi and PSG. Yo, did I say 1-0? It's actually 1-all, guys. My god, I'm just confused how Brodaric didn't get a touch on it. It just looked like Brodaric got a touch to it and it was going to be like an own goal. Or maybe just goes out for a goal kick or something, you know. Corner, actually. But I'm confused at how that went in the back of the net. Fair enough, Icardi. That's as clinical as it gets. Oh my god, the pace that PSG have. Honestly, it's crazy as... Kylian Mbappe even had the time to do a reverse elastico, shoots and then scores, toying with the Lille defense. And if I just said 1-0 by mistake, well, it's 2-1 now for PSG, and Mbappe celebrates in front of the PSG fans. And yeah, this is why it's going to be so difficult getting the better of PSG in this series. They're just too good. The talent they've got up top is genuinely absurd. It's already 2-1 and we're on the back foot now. Here we go though, Ikone. Hey, that was a really nice touch and he beats a couple of players. Looks inside for Jonathan David and now it's Camavinga. Looking for some space. Combines with Renato. Oh, once again the ball in behind for Mbappe. How do you even defend this? Kylian Mbappe. I tried moving the keeper, but that was just a waste of an effort. Mbappe has blasted through our defense. This game could get ugly, guys, because we simply cannot compete right now. The pace that they've got in their attack is just ripping apart players like Botman and Chalet Assar. It's just, we can't compete at the moment. Jonathan David, Ikone. Here is Jonathan David. Backwards for Camavinga. They've dropped a lot. Renato Sanches now looks for Lucas Paqueta. He's got not many options here, but we might be... Ramos does so well there. We're still trying to get another goal as Jonathan David has popped up with a bit of pace. Ramos challenging him. I've got to go backwards. There's just no options. Paqueta now. Look at the intricate passing we're playing, but it's of no use because PSG have dropped so deep. But we might be able to find some space here. No, we can't. Ramos wins that, and that's going to be half-time. Incredible from PSG to respond after going a goal down. It was sensational, I'd say. This is what we're up against in Liga. Kylian Mbappe on the turn. Problems for us. It's Neymar. Controls it well. Camavinga is on him, but there's no catching Neymar, is there? Back for Mbappe, who could look for a hat-trick now. Chalet Assar can't keep up with him. Ball played in. Now made a good save. That's a solid pass for Jonathan David. Now Renato Sanches breaks through. Another chip. And another goal. Okay, this game might not be done yet. Renato Sanches getting on the score sheet again. He's been in incredible form lately. This was a very, very clinical finish and, you know, exquisite as well. You don't expect that from Renato Sanches. He feels like the kind of player who's more about that powerful shot, but this time showing that he's got the talent as well. The ability to do, you know, those small, neat touches, and this was one of them. Chips it above Keylor Navas, and, well, 3-2 and game on against PSG. Neymar again, just so dangerous. Now Moise Kean, I'm trying to block the passing options, but it's so difficult. Camavinga has got a big task here to stop the shot or cross coming in. Now it's out wide for Tagliafico, who's been signed by PSG, fair enough. Neymar now looks for Kylian Mbappe, who's been by far the best player on the pitch, but that's good defending from Shaletta Shar, as we could now do something on the breakaway. Options aren't there. And we give it away like that. I was trying to play that one to Paqueta, which makes it even more frustrating. And now Moise Kean has broken through. Yeah, it's all over. Oh, I managed to pull him. How is that not a foul? I literally pulled Moise Kean's shirt, but he didn't go down, and the ref didn't give it. That's a big let-off. Botman with the dark arts there. It's managed to work, though, which is, I guess, great. The problem is it's pretty much the 90th minute of the game or nearing that, and we can't get the ball, but we do now. And we've got one chance here to do something. It's Bamba. I'm trying for the passing option. It has appeared with Renato, but it's good defending from PSG. We're trying a lot, guys. I'd say after going 3-1 down, we've played so much better in this second half, and we deserve something at least. Full time, and you know what? For once, I'm not really disappointed, because if I'm being real, we had some very good moments in this game. Yeah, in the first half, they dominated us, but overall, I think we put up a good fight. We're still missing a few key players in this setup, and once we get them, I feel like we'll be able to compete with PSG. Okay, so finally we can now convert Paqueta to a cam. That should give him a fair few boosts on his overall. Oh my god! That is a madness! We converted him to a cam and his overall went from 82 straight up to an 85. That's the first time I've seen something like that. I also want to put him on a development plan to get him that 5-star skills. Oh, his potential I think has been maxed out. But we'll see if we can get that unlocked. That would definitely be nice. That is actually a bit of a madness. But because of that, how much is he worth in valuation? He's worth 45 million and he's got a release clause of 58.8. Yo, clubs could definitely circle around him like sharks to sign him. This is dangerous for us. We'll have to see how this plays out. Okay, we've just got 1 week to survive in this window without offers coming in. I'm just hoping we can get through it. Another win for us in Liga as we see out Nantes. 4-0 clean sheet. We'll take it. Okay, so we're on transfer deadline day. As you guys know, Camavinga was the only signing we made. That was the only thing we could afford. It now completely depends on what happens with the release clause stuff. We get an offer for Renato, but since it's from Everton, actually, you know what? 11 million. If I can get a little more cash for him, I might be okay to sell him and bring in another left back. Let's negotiate. I'm countering 14 million just to see what Everton come back and say. 11.9 is what they're willing to pay. Let's make it 13 million. Because I feel like selling a 27-year-old for like 10-15 million seems like a good transfer. 12.3. A little more, man, because I don't think we'll be able to afford a good left back. Let's count at 12.9. Please accept this. Well, there's the deal blown. It's not happening. And we survived the window without any casualties. In fact, we've improved the team with the signing of Camavinga. So I'd say overall, it is a big dub for us. We've got a fairly easy run of Liga games coming up. Let's capitalize on them and pick up some good results. This was close, but we got it done 2-1. Yo, we actually dropped points against Stade de Reims. This was a bit of a disappointment. Okay, we might play our next game in Liga then. Actually, instead of playing a Liga game, let's play a Coupe de France game, because this is actually a place where we can maybe win a trophy this season, because I don't see PSG over here. I think they've been knocked out. Realistically, this could be the only chance of a trophy, so let's take this seriously, because in the Liga, we've practically sorted out a spot in the top 4 at least. Top 3 is what we need though, so yeah, let's do this, guys. Game against EA Huinghomp, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but let's get into it. Okay, so lineups wise, I am taking this one seriously. Let's not mess around here. We need to beat them and make it to the quarters of this competition. Remember guys, this is a knockout game. We lose this and we're out, and I don't think any of us want that outcome. So, well, let's see things out here in the Coupe de France and make it to the next round. And also, since this is basically, realistically, our only shot at a trophy this season with PSG out of the competition, we got to make it count. We can't take our opponents for granted because they are actually playing pretty well. First attack from them in this one. Some good passing out wide. Let's see if they can bring the ball to the center, which is where, of course, the danger could be created for us. That's good defending. Oh my god, I've just been rinsed right there. Magnan with a phenomenal save and forces another save. Unorthodox keeping there, remember. He gets the job done. Still 0-0. But as I said, we cannot underestimate our opponents. Way too much on it. If Ikone keeps it in, it'll be crazy. Oh, what was that from him? I don't know. He was trying to cross that in. Instead, he just slammed that into, like, the ad boards. Oh, what a transfer this is. Goretzka to Liverpool. Fair enough. By the way, guys, really enjoying Camavinga in midfield. I've got to say, he is better than Andre in midfield. Just, Camavinga is the kind of player that's super OP in FIFA. And it just shows. It just shows as Bamba gets caught offside. Otherwise, it would have been a goal for Renato there. Camavinga. Sees Jonathan David. Back for him. Now Paqueta. I'm waiting for that support. Bamba does provide it, but he's got to keep it back and he turns backwards. Oh, that's a good pass for Camavinga. Could lead to something. No, it doesn't. Oh, a gift for Bamba. Has got to score. And he does score. That is a big gift. What a cheap goal to give away for our opponents. That is bad. That is just bad from them. But Bamba takes complete advantage of it. And well, 1-0 up in a knockout game. Getting the first goal is always vital. And we get that one gifted. But we put the pressure and we get rewarded. So there's that. That sliding challenge would have... Yeah, it was... I don't know if you can blame them for that. But oh well, we're 1-0 up. That's what matters. You know what? If we can go 2-0 up before halftime, wouldn't that be nice? As here's Bamba. Can he open up his body? He could, but the block came in too quickly as it's going to be halftime. Renato Sanches' pressure has forced a mistake from them as he releases this one for Jonathan David. Oh, what a finish. This guy is something else. The day somebody pays his release clause, man, I'm going to cry because what a striker he is. You give him that opportunity, he puts it in the back of the net and does it with such style as well. Renato Sanches has had a wonderful episode, by the way, as he picks up an assist here. Look at that for a pass, thread it through, and Jonathan David does the rest with the finish. These guys are leading this team right now and could lead us to a first trophy this season. Let's hope for that. That is another wonderful pass for Jonathan David. Has to be a goal. It is a goal. This guy can't be stopped, man. So clinical in front of the net. Jonathan David adding another goal to his tally. Second of the game. 3-0. And in my opinion, this game is done. Time to actually rotate the squad a tad bit. We're going to bring on Yazici, I guess, for Paqueta. Give him a bit of a run. Burak Yilmaz for Jonathan David. Why the hell not? And Bradaric maybe for Reinildo. Let's do that. Oh, just look at how dynamic Renato is in midfield. Like, this guy is something else as he releases this one for Burak Yilmaz. And he scores as well. This is getting ugly for our opponents. Getting that first goal gifted to us was the key. And it's just allowed us to open up the game so much. They've been committing way too many players forward. We've taken advantage. Renato Sanches with an assist. And good to see Burak Yilmaz on the score sheet as well. Oh, Burak Yilmaz with a pass for Jonathan Ikone, who tries to scoop this one. And it's gone in the back of the net. Is this going to be given as an own goal? Might be. This might be one of our most dominant performances. You know what? Instead of just jumping to the end of the game, I want to try and score as many goals as possible. Let's see how many we can actually get, because every attack seems to be working in my favor. Is that one going to go to Ikone? No, it goes as an own goal. Surprising. We're looking for more. Yazici finding Ikone. Should be a simple goal, and it is. This time the goal is going to get credited to Jonathan Ikone. And well, 6-0 Lille. It's been a while since we've had such a dominant result in any of my career modes, but we've just been that good. We're definitely going to call ourselves favourites in this competition now. Oh, look at the strength of Camavinga. You can't get the ball off him. Or maybe you can. Oh, he gets it back though. Oh, that's a lovely pass for Burak Yilmaz, who scores again. Did you guys see that touch from, of course, Camavinga to assist that one? We need a replay on it, guys, because it was sensational. Come on, show me a replay. Look at that, guys. Camavinga, first of all. Incredible that he wins it back. And then, oh, that was a class assist from Camavinga. The talent we've now got in our midfield, you know, the trio of Paqueta, Camavinga and Renato Sanches is unreal. Burak Yilmaz now looks for Yazici. Burak again, Renato, we're looking for more and more and more. It's Bamba back in for Renato, controls it well, but we couldn't get the 8th goal. Or maybe we can, no we can't, but 7-0. I think that's how this game's gonna finish, and there you go. Embarrassment for our opponents, EA Guingamp, however you want to say their name. But yeah, we're through to the quarters, and I think with this performance, we're heavy favourites to win it all. Risky to make so many changes against Rennes, but the Liga, we're not prioritising that anymore. Our next game is the Champions League round of 16 fixture, which we are going to play in the next episode, so we're rotating the squad. Can we still get a win? Yep, we can, so no problems whatsoever. So we end the episode 3rd in Liga, 3 points above Monaco with about 13 games left, I think. Good spot to be in. The title is gone. PSG have just been unreal, but we just need to secure Champions League for next season. Player of the episode for me, I can't look past Renato Sanches. Another very, very strong episode from him. With that, we're going to be wrapping things for this one. It was a big episode signing Camavinga. We avoided any of the release clauses being paid somehow, so that is amazing. Next episode, Champions League round of 16. I can't wait to show you guys who we'll be up against because it's a tremendous team. Let me give you a bit of a hint. It's an English club. There you go. Drop a like on the video if you're enjoying the series. Subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll catch you guys next time.